Welcome to the Big Movement Podcast. If you're ready to create results and make huge strides in your business, finances, personal development, and health, then you're in the right place. Pushing past excuses and powering through procrastination can be a challenge alone. Here, you'll get the support, tools, and knowledge you need to get to the level you desire in your business and life. Let's get started with your host, Byron Ingram.
And welcome to another episode of the podcast. And today we're going to talk about focus plus strategy equals results. You know, we live in a world that's full of distractions, all of which can and will take us away from achieving our goals in life. When combined with this lack of having a strategy, most people end up struggling in business unnecessarily. And why is that? Because their direction of effort is going all over the place. It's no different than if someone throws spaghetti at the wall and they're hoping something sticks. And that's not a strategy. That's not focused. And it doesn't yield results. Because you see, focus and strategy are these two key components every business must have in order to create success in today's world. If you're unsure of this, simply take a look at your news feed on Facebook. How many times do you see an offer promoting a way to grow your business, or a way to lose weight, or something fun to do? Everybody's news feed is a little bit different, but you're going to see a multitude of offers promoting solutions to the same thing. And you have to pick one. I know it might seem tough, but you really have to. Because if you don't, you're going to end up spending that first day in business over and over again. Because you see, what happens is a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners, they don't have success with one, so they try another one, and another one, and another one. But if you were to ask them, well, how much time and energy did you put into it? Well, I tried it for about a week. That's not enough time to see if something's truly going to work. Think about the first time let's say you're in sales and you sold something. And like, I did it. And then you were to look back, let's say 5 years from in the future, back in that first moment, everybody in sales will be able to tell you, they're wondering, how the heck did I pull that off? Because your skill level increased so much over time. So you have to make that determination. What's going to work best in your business, and you have to stick with it, because when you start off with zero every single time, imagine if you had to go back to school and every time you didn't like a subject, you had to go back to the first grade. You'll be in your 40s and be sitting with a bunch of 8 or 9 year olds, and well, that's not going to help you get anywhere. So you have to decide, what is it that you want to have? Because if you are not focused on creating progress, you're never going to get there. Because every skill that you learn takes time to master. And if you're always searching for something new, that holy grail that's going to promise you the world on a silver platter, if you just do these things, you're going to win. No, that was someone else's path. You have to start creating your own. You have to use someone else's strategy, which we'll dive into more in a moment, their tool set as a springboard to get you to where you want to be at. So in order to avoid this, we have to shut off that shiny object syndrome. We have to learn to avoid it. And we have to focus on that one tool, that one method, until we achieve success. The only way you can add another tool to the tool set is, let's say, that it helps you do it faster and better than you could before. So here's a great example. Let's say that you're building something and you're using, let's say, just a regular hammer and a screwdriver. So you're doing everything manually. So does that work? Yes, and you're going to eventually get things done. But let's say that someone came along, someone's going to offer you a jackhammer. Like, oh, this is going to help you do these things. That jackhammer is not going to help you put together, let's say, what you need to do faster. But let's say someone came along with a power drill that you could put a little screw bit on there, and let's say an air gun where you can just, with one pull of a trigger, insert that nail in there. Well, granted, now it's you're talking, because that tool is going to help you do what you need faster, and it's the same exact objective that you're doing. So that's what I'm talking about in terms of focus. The only time you can look at something is it has to help you doing what you're already doing, just faster and more efficiently, so you can get more done in less amount of time and ultimately saving resources. But you see, focus all by itself, it's not enough in today's world. We have to have a strategy. See, the right strategy in your business is the blueprint to success. It will lay out what actions you must take to achieve a specific result. Just as architects utilize blueprints to design buildings, you can use them to design your business. So what this means is you need to have as much detail as possible in it, because when you do this, you've identified that exact path. So now you have the blinders on. Someone comes with a shiny object. Nope, it's not according to the plan. It's not necessary. So it makes you more efficient in what you're doing and increases the likelihood you're going to achieve your goals. And what this also does, it eliminates guesswork, because you know everything that you need to be doing to get there. Now, does this mean that there's not going to be some surprises along the way? No, that's always going to happen. But what this does do is you've minimized the random variables that can happen in your business to a minimum point. So when something random does happen, it's not that one thing that tips you over the edge in terms of stress, because you're like, all right, just another thing to handle. Versus, oh my gosh, everything's going to hell in a handbasket, which is the way a lot of business owners operate, because they're not operating off of a blueprint, which is what you really do need to have. So the more you have a detailed blueprint, the less likely you're going to deviate from that plan, which is going to increase the likelihood you're going to achieve your goals. So when you combine focus with a strategy, you now have a powerful combination that will turn you and your business into an unstoppable force, propelling you forward towards your goal. So this is what your takeaway today is: look at how can you focus on very specific strategies in your business so you can achieve a certain level of success. And then once you've done that, start thinking of the strategy. What do you need to be doing on a daily basis to achieve your set goals? Because then once you combine them, guess what? You're going to reach that goal faster than you ever did before, because you're no longer throwing spaghetti at the wall. So do me a huge favor. Share this episode out there, because there's someone who needs to hear this message today on how to add focus and strategy to their business.
Thanks for listening to the Big Movement Podcast today. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Now that you've surely been inspired to take your entrepreneurial career and business to the next level, you can stop by the website and get more. And if you're ready to boost your business brand, be sure to grab your free report, 7 Easy Steps to Build Your Brand Today.